All right. Hey guys, welcome. I'm going to do a quick Instagram call out for people. Oh, so we can get a few more viewers tonight. There we go. All right. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, what is it? Wednesday. I try to do my live streams on Wednesday, but sometimes, I don't. And so I'm always like, what day is it? But we are here, we are live, and I am ready to paint. I'm going to do another landscape today. I was kind of stalking some of my siblings' Instagram accounts with their photography and landscapes and stuff like that. And man, they're good photographers. So I've got lots of good material, but I think I've narrowed it down to one that I really want to do. So just finishing this up. There we go. Okay. All right, there we go. So, pictures I have found. Oh man, there's so many good ones. Ooh. But I think I was feeling this. I wanted a cloudy, stormy, misty one because this morning was today in general, besides the end of the day here in Colorado, was pretty misty. Not misty. Well, it probably was misty a little bit, but rainy and wet. And I was like, oh man, I'm kind of loving this. We don't get like a ton of that type of weather. So I was loving it. So we are doing a misty, rainy scene today. Let me just move my paints a little closer here. Sorry. Got things kind of all scattered about. There we go. Okay. So underpainting. I need to, first things first, unwrap the canvas. I love fresh canvas. And the way it smells. I don't know if this is pine, but it smells good. Fresh canvas. Oh, I just need a palette, don't I? Excuse me. You'll never guess what I did today. Just like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, maybe. I went on a run. I took my son, who's almost 11 months, and after dinner, we just decided to go on a run. So that's what we did. It was cool and sunny, and it was perfect. Okay, come on. Focus. Moving my lights a little closer. Uh-oh, focus. No, focus. Come on, you can do it. Sorry, guys. Some of my lights just freak out here. Focus. Oh, it is having trouble, isn't it? Oh. Did we get it? I think we got it. Okay. I should bring you closer, though, because that's kind of ridiculous to have you that far away. So, sorry. I film other things during the week, so I I have setups for things, kind of designated setups, and sometimes it's hard to readjust. Okay, how are we doing? Is that good? All right, sweet. Now you get a close-up of the canvas. All right, so let's see. There's lots of blues and greens and whites, but it's very muted picture. So I think I can't do, I mean, I could do an orangey color, but I think it's going to really fight in this one. So I think I need to go for like purple. Yeah, maybe a purple is what I need to do. Maybe a little bit on the reddish side. Let's try it. So I'm gonna, on my palette here, mix my magenta. I always need to do more than I think, because when I mix it over here, I end up with not enough. My ultramarine blue. And sometimes my phthalo blue can make an interesting purple, like really bright purple. Put a little bit of that down. I wanted to use that, but I don't think for this picture it's gonna work. Where are my brushes? We need the brush, the messy brush. Okay, so I'm gonna dip my brush in water here. And let's see what we can make. Oh, I do want white because I don't want it to be super dark. It needs to be on the slightly lighter side. Ooh, that color is very pretty. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. So magenta and that phthalo blue, I didn't even touch the ultramarine, can make a gorgeous purple. Look at that. So, as you guys all know, I'm kind of on this kick of painting these 8 by 10 canvases and doing landscapes with a bright underpainting. And the reason I'm doing this is because it's literally the style that I know things change a lot, but I feel like it's the style that I've, come to almost identify as my own. And it's honestly my favorite way to paint. So it's been just so much fun because it's actually how I want to paint. And I'm getting a lot of good feedback on my finished paintings. I think I realized today on my run, actually, that my paintings, like when I was younger, were just representational. We're just like looking at nature and copying nature and all of that, which isn't bad, but there wasn't life in it. There wasn't like soul and interest in terms of style or something someone hadn't seen before, or a different interpretation of nature. And I feel like these paintings are that now for me. They incorporate the joy that I find in painting. They incorporate what I love about nature. They incorporate what I've learned through different mediums. This is kind of a soft pastel technique to put a bright underpainting underneath your painting. So that's been kind of fun. And again, I do love nature. I always come back to nature because it's so cool. I take photographs like crazy of things that inspire me. It's literally my favorite thing to paint, whether it's flowers or landscapes. And but I also really enjoy when they're like implied, when you're getting the gist of the landscape. You don't have to show every single detail, not like Bob Ross. Definitely not like Bob Ross. So that's what I love, is implying the beauty of nature with like brush strokes and textures that are randomly selected, randomly put down. I mean, selected. I don't know if that really makes sense, but anyway, that's kind of why I'm doing this. And I've entered a few of them, through the ones I've done so far, into a show, into a few craft fairs and sales around town. So I'm looking forward to seeing kind of what people's reactions are and getting some feedback in that way, maybe selling some too. So kind of exciting stuff. I've realized that, and I think some of the artists I listen to on podcasts and follow, it is kind of a huge, huge compliment when someone buys your work. And it's even more huge when it's someone that doesn't know you. Because I have to say, family buys my work, family displays my work, and that's awesome, and I love it. But there's something about a complete stranger who sees your stuff and falls in love with it that like is kind of, at least in my mind right now in my artistic journey, kind of a goal in some ways, is to try to get my art to sell more readily online to strangers, to people that don't maybe personally know me, but maybe get to know me through my work, that type of thing. So that's kind of what I'm working towards, and I'm hoping that maybe these paintings will be kind of a gateway into that whole thing. But we'll see. I also just enjoy painting so much that, I just do it to paint. But okay, one more side. It's hard to get the balance right. You get in all the little cracks of the canvas because you don't want any of the white canvas showing. Okay, that's good. Lay it down gently. Okay. So while that kind of sits, I need to decide some colors here. I'm going to start squeezing out more white because you can never have enough white. And got quite a bit of phthalo. Let's leave that for now. My yellows. Primary. Cadmium. Oh my, that one's got some pressure buildup. It's because it's dry on the end. That's not good. I think it was last week I told you guys that you can always cut the tops off of these. Like cut them here and just like scoop out the paint when you get down to the very bottom of it. this crimson red. Oh. No. Okay, hold on. Emergency pickup. Hold on. Gotta save the pants. Okay, I think we're safe. Man, it's dangerous. Paint is dangerous. Okay, got the red out. What was the other one? Oh, I might do a little bit of purple. And magenta probably. Just to have both of those out there. Okay. Oh, where's my red, or my warmer red color? It's kind of nice to have that available as well, because, you know, having multiple yellows, multiple reds, multiple blues. Actually, if you saw my video today called Traveling Acrylic Painting Kit, or whatever I called it, I go through what colors I bring when I travel in acrylic, which I don't travel with acrylic paints very often because they are more of a hassle. Usually I travel with watercolor, so I'm going to definitely be coming out with a video on that. So, okay, so, oops, got some red spots on there. I wanted this to dry just a little bit more because last week when I did my painting, my underpainting was pretty wet, and I was liking parts of it, but not liking the other parts of it. So we're going to let that sit. It's definitely close. Like, that's pretty dry there. But let me get some of my medium out. Ooh, look at that. It's kind of like Elmer's glue. And that's kind of what it is ultimately. Like, its consistency and how it dries. It dries clear, but it also is thicker. It also takes a little bit longer to dry than paint. So it's very much like Elmer's glue. Who knows? Maybe they're selling me Elmer's glue for a higher price. Golden. No, I don't know. You probably could use Elmer's glue the same way. Maybe it's worth a try. It's probably not archival though, so probably not the best idea. Okay, so we're going to create a horizon line with the sky coming in and the road. So let's see, do I want to do sky first? I'm going to say yes, in case you haven't noticed. Yes, Mary, that's what we're doing. Sky first. And we're keeping it on the stormy side. And you know me, as I keep going, colors will change. But let me just get the horizon line in here so I know what I'm working with. Okay. Just gonna map that out before I do it so I know. Okay. So there's my sky piece. And I'm literally gonna just like start putting that down. Put a touch of yellow into that. I can get kind of lost in the process, so I'm sorry if you don't hear from me. I don't mean to ignore you or fall off the face of the earth. Doesn't hurt to put little scratches in there, because I like to do that. Okay. Then it gets a little bit darker. But not like a lot, so I can let some of that purple. No. Getting that sort of misty look off in the distance. Again, I like pushing against the bristles of the brush here, because I definitely want texture implied in that way. The pushing and the pulling of different parts. Now the same color kind of just like transitions into the road here. A little bit warmer closer up. I think it's because of the weather. It's been wetter today, which means this isn't quite as dry, which is very nice, if you ask me. Okay, now I don't know what to do. What do I do next? I think I need to take a screenshot of this and crop it. Because what I'm doing is I'm kind of... There we go. Done. It's hard to know what my proportions are here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's the color. So in here, we're going to put in that color. It's hard to find the balance between the different value changes. You can see on my palette, I'm like trying to play with like each of these different changes in value. Because it's kind of hard to do. Because it's like it ends up too light. So while we're at it, do this side with the same color, kind of pushing and pulling. Getting deeper as it comes down. A lot deeper as it goes over. And not like tons, so I gotta make sure I'm keeping it calm. Yeah, about like that. Yeah. See that in there? That's nice. And then that can get a little darker. The trunks. Oh, excuse me. I really don't know what I'm doing with the edges here, but whatever. Works. Okay, I'm really liking that so far. You know, put a few scratches in there. Rough and real. Then we just want to get darker and darker. And it does get a little greener, but not like a crazy amount. So we want to make sure we don't go overboard. I should have had the sky color transition over a little more. I kind of lost that color. Okay, and then that color pops up a little bit more in some of these spots in here. There's a few. Okay. The trunks in some of these look a little more on the brown side. So that's hard to get though. Oh, there we go. So Making up trees as I go a little bit on the edges. Kind of crazy. A little bit of a darker section coming in here. A lot of my landscapes don't really have like a man-made thing, like a road. So I have to kind of make sure I'm keeping my style consistent, even if I'm adding that in. These don't have to be too obvious in here either. I feel like there needs to be just like a hint, yeah, a little bit bluer, dark but blue. Staying with it so much longer. Actually scrape it off. That's so nice. Okay, coming in here. Sorry, I have to hold it up so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Yeah, forget that the sticky medium stuff like really gets the texture I want. If I just let it actually go on top here. want just lost edges back in here. That's what's really going to make this look cool. So we lose the edges a little bit. As if the road just disappears into the distance. It looks wet, doesn't it? That's what I want. That's what I want. It's gonna be maybe a touch brighter in here. It's gonna be a little brighter along this edge because it's reflecting those trees and things. A little bit of a brush over that to soften that. Okay, this is going to really make the road pop when I add in the yellow lines. Now, this is tricky because it has to be the right color, which is going to be hard. It needs to be on the kind of grayed side. You can use purple, which is the opposite. I think that's what we want. I'll try it. I'm nervous, but we'll try it. Okay. Not horrible, actually. Oops. My brush just broke. Yeah, I think that's it. Now, the other side. Way too much yellow on my brush. Hold on. Okay, a little white on the other side. And then I want to do the grass in between because that's such pretty colors. So we're going to be working with, and we'll kind of see what it looks like and tweak things. But right now it's a little hard to tell. All that needs to happen. Okay, that is not the right color green, so we're working up. Actually, that color might be kind of what's back in there, but maybe a little bit more. like this fiery, although I just don't want it quite so red. It's like this fiery red color off in here, but it's very hard to get. Some deep, 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 dark, like grasses and things kind of up close here. They kind of break up that lighter stuff. And then it does get a little bit just milkier as it goes back. So I want to make sure I got that sort of milky. Oops. Milkiness. Okay. Color is really hard. Speaking of milkiness, this is like the distant colors. Between some of these trees here. It's not quite the right color. It's not bad, but it's not really accurate. And this color kind of pops in here. So it's a little bit deeper. Yeah, like that. Just thicker. And that same color is kind of up close against the road here. How are we doing on time? 9:24. Hey, pretty good. Do painting in an hour. That's the other reason I like working in this size. So I can literally feel like I did something by finishing a painting. I'll revisit them maybe one or two more times to kind of fix things up, but not like a lot. So, you know, what you see for the most part is what you get, which is fine by me, if you ask me. I think the edge needs to be a little bit darker. Just like a glisten of a slightly greener little section right in here in the trees. Just a hint, just a little sparkle. Just like that. Okay. I just want to make sure this back in here is a little bit more. I feel like this got a little too bright on the edge or something. We can dull that down a little more. Oh no. Okay, I'm reaching the point where it's looking a little too overworked back in there. So I want to make sure I don't do that. Got a little stretches. Loose on the edges. That means I need to stop. That's a good sign. Okay. Yeah, wow, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna have to set it up and kind of make sure I'm liking the style and whatnot, but I'm pretty happy with it. So thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I got a little quiet there at some points. I get kind of lost in the process. Ooh, I just saw something. This tree would probably be reflected. Oh, I can't get it the right color. But thank you for watching and being a part of this process with me. It's fun, and it's fun when people are watching. So thank you, thank you. Just a little hint of that. All right, I'm gonna call it good for now. But I'll put it on my shelf in my living room where I like to put my paintings that are in progress, and I just kind of observe and see what they need and tweak them as necessary. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you hopefully next week. All right, bye.